Okay, so as we continue, one thing that I've not noticed here, and it's not that we are not, you know, obeying the rules and regulation of the municipal assembly, but there's something that they've said to me that it seems like Agyendam and Pan-African Village and other surrounding communities, up and coming developing communities around here, are very eager with permits, and
Yeah,
that's the good thing that they want to always
sure.
recommend. And it seems like it's nice that most of the builders here, the contractors, are abiding by the rules and
Yeah,
regulation of the municipality. So far, we haven't even seen any one structure where it's written
stop
"stop
work.
work"
Yeah,
or people coming to you to collect the tools
tools and
from. Yes.
yeah.
So what do you also have to, how important it is so
So
that yes,
building permit is actually very important
yeah,
because it is important to get the authority involved in whatever you intend to build anywhere. And if there are some guidelines or guidance that has to be given to you, those things are done because as part of your investment, you don't want a situation where you build something somewhere that is not supposed to be, and then later maybe it has to be pulled down. And this is evident in Accra and other places where people are building on waterways, people are building by roads and the rest. So, getting the municipal or the district assembly involved in terms of the permit process, although sometimes their process, it takes a while,
yeah,
but the good thing is that whenever you start a process, they give you the assurance to be able to
yeah,
continue. So far as they've done the necessary
so,
checks and
yeah,
it's okay for you to build whatever you intend to build. So, building permit, and it's not expensive.
yeah,
That is a good thing about it. Building permit is not expensive to get. So, it is. I'll say it is very, very important that I'll treat everyone, anyone at all, not just in Agyendam, anywhere that you intend to put up your project. Try as much as possible to get authority involved. Let them do the necessary checks to give you the go ahead to be able to put up your building, so that someday, sometime, in case of anything, you have documentation to show that I actually went to obtain my permit and I'm good to go. So that's what I have saying about that.
okay. And then in terms of most of the time, we do receive calls and people inquiries about acre. And then first we thought that 6 plot
Six
80
plus
by
six.
80 till I learned from your channel with Eric, the
Yeah,
expert, and I said, wow.
yeah,
So we learned that 220 by 220,
yeah. I think
yes,
it's somewhere
makes,
around there.
yes, makes an acre. And it's true when we did one and we checked. So meaning that with the kind of or the type of measurement we have here, 80 by 80 for one plot, meaning you have to go for 220 by
Yeah. Right,
220.
right.
That's 7 plots to make an acre.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So I think with regard to land, some people sell their land based on plot and
yes,
based on size,
side
maybe 70 by 100,
100.
80 by 80, 80 by 100, and some people also will go by the acre way.
Yeah,
So it's not a one way to it.
yes.
It's either I'm buying 7 plots, I'm buying 6 plots,
So,
or I'm buying an acre. And it's also important that you, the one buying, need to understand the measurement
yeah,
involved of an acre, and the one selling also to you should also to be able to know that yes, truly this is the measurement for an acre, so that you are on the same page. You don't want a situation whereby, you think this size should be acre, this number of plots should be acre, and then the other person think otherwise. So I think it's important that we all educate ourselves with some of these things so that we don't get shortchanged on the side of the buyers as well as on the side of the seller, so that it is fair for everybody. So that if you are buying how many acres or any number of acres,
yeah,
you are being given what you're actually being paid for. So this is some of the reason why it's important to usually get involved competent surveyors
yeah.
hands, because a competent surveyor will be able to tell you what and what needs to be done with some of these things. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you familiar or have you heard of the coming summit, the Diaspora Summit in December?
I think I've heard a bit
Yes.
about it, but I haven't got so much information about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from the information that most of them wants to come to the seminar and then also look at land. What do you have to say about this? Because many should be careful about.
Yes, yes, it is important. So you see, like I said, in Ghana, some of the things that brings about issues has to do with land
Yeah,
acquisition. Although there's a seminar ongoing that people may be offering land
yeah,
for
for sale.
different
Yeah,
prices at different locations and the rest, it is also very important for you to do your due diligence wherever it may be. Don't just come, don't just be wowed by the offers and then just put your money into it without doing all these things, because you see sometimes, like I said, it may not be today.
yeah,
It could be some 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, and then you realize that you've put your money somewhere and you're having so much issue. So It is very important. Come for the seminars or come for the summit. Learn a lot about Ghana. Learn a lot about the processes involved in some of these things. But also, in whatever you intend to invest in, make sure you've learned so much, or you've educated yourself so much, or you're hiring professionals to be able to help you with that regard. So that's what I have saying about that as well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lamptey, for your time
Thank
and
you,
for
Ato.
this great interview.
Thank you,
And
Ato.
thank you, people. Thank you. This is Red Ringo, as saying we are the Hibiscus area, and then there's a lot of ongoing houses being built here. So take care. We'll be bringing you more videos as well. Stay blessed.